skiers, it's Bob with skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. Got a Rossignol Forza 60 for you today. This is an entirely new model, new line for Rossignol this year. We have three main models, the 50, 60, and 70. And what they're doing is they're playing on the intended edge angle versus side cut measurement. So whereas some skis will be referred to as the 15, this one is taking that and kind of giving it a different level of reference for level of aggressiveness. So the 60 is the mid-range, definitely has a lot of construction techniques used by the upper end 70, and then a little bit more of the shaping principles used in the 50, just making it a little bit more friendly and a little bit more approachable for skiers that are kind of progressing through the intermediate into the advanced realm. But this thing's definitely all there. It's kind of a beefy ski for what it is. We've had a blast on it this past year and just learning how to figure out how to carve these really clean mid-range arcs. It was just a ton of fun. And then just kind of the overall shape and construction of this ski really just lends to fun, playful, that front side aspect of the sport. You know, most of us spend most of our time on groomed terrain, so it makes a lot of sense to have a ski that reflects that usage and that application. And this new front side line from Rossignol, and specifically the 60, is just a huge, huge range of skiers and skier types that'll greatly benefit from this type of ski. We are built with a poplar wood core. We get a Titanal beam in this ski, so it has a V shape in it. Anytime that we're bending metal or putting a three-dimensional structure in a laminate, we are increasing that capability without adding more material. So it's a pretty efficient way to boost performance without adding weight. So having that V-shaped metal in here goes a long way. And then we get our carbon alloy matrix as well to stiffen and boost both torsional and longitudinal stiffness. So very reactive, very responsive ski as a result, as well as being pretty darn stable and damp, especially in the underfoot zone. And then we get a torsion tip technology in the front here. Kind of the overarching theme of these Forza skis is that they're kind of oversized in the shovel. And so in order to make it more appropriate for torsional stiffness, they add an extra layer of material in there that really helps kind of get that ski up on edge and to actuate the entirety of the side cut. So that's where it all starts, is right in the front there. When we line it up for profile and shape, it definitely makes more sense. But full sidewall throughout this ski, really, really grippy, ends up having that Connect binding system on there. So pretty high-end feel for this thing here, and definitely holds up to some pretty aggressive skiing. You do get that nice tall stand height for this front side ski, allows you to articulate and angulate a little bit better while still having enough flex in the middle. But not a whole lot to talk about in terms of rocker. This is a very positively cambered ski with just regular front side flare at the end. So that wide shovel, no taper here. This thing is just a little bit rounded. The 70 is more squared off, but this thing's pretty well rounded in the shovel here. It gives you that nice long effective edge. And then we have very similar philosophy going on in the tail. Minimal taper, just a little bit helping you get out of the turn. And then by all intents and purposes, this is a fully cambered tail. Really not a whole lot of rocker going on here at all. So you're getting that true tip to tail edge contact. The longer the edge is in contact with the snow, the smoother the overall experience is going to be. This one here is the 179. This is the longest length. So if you're looking for something a little longer, out of luck in this model, but we found that this was plenty for most skiers. Generates a 14-meter turn radius and is 75 millimeters underfoot, so definitely falls squarely into that front side category. Carving enthusiasts will just love how this thing hits that mid-range and does it with high level of quality, precision, and reactivity. Make sure you check out this all-new Rossignol Forza 60 here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.